So after trying out a few monitors, I decided to go with this, the Samsung Odyssey G7. Welcome to Director Discovery, and I am Nicholas Clayton Lee. Before I continue, I'd like to remind you to please subscribe to my channel and maybe leave a few comments because I love reading what you guys have to say. Anyway, let's get into it. I have to move the box, it's way too big and my head looks so small right next to it. Anyway, before I even got my gaming computer, I was actually already looking into gaming monitors because I was considering playing PS4 on them or get a PS5 and game on them. Because a lot of my friends were telling me, get a gaming monitor, your response time will be a lot faster, you won't have to look as far at the certain mini-map and stuff. And yeah, I was looking into it and I did have a few criteria I had to meet because I wanted to edit my videos and photos on it. So it had to look somewhat similar to my iMac, especially right next to it, because you could tell a big difference. And I was looking into the LG GL850 at first, until I found out that there's an LG 83AB, which is the same one, but just missing a few ports. And I did try it out, but I found out that the contrast ratio and the brightness is not there, especially when you put it right next to the iMac, because the iMac picture is so nice. So I decided to try out the LG GL950, which is the 4K monitor, gaming monitor. I actually never really tried it. It's just that I looked at the specs and I found out that it was all stock and it's actually really expensive. So moving on, I tried out the MSI M27Q, which I found out the specs were pretty much the same as the LG 850. And I ended up getting this Samsung Odyssey G7 because it has the contrast ratio that I needed, the brightness, and the only thing that I didn't really like was the 1000 R curve at first. But then, now I gotta say, it's pretty damn good. The Samsung Odyssey G7 has a V8 panel that features QLED with quantum dot technology. It tops out at 240 Hz with a 1 millisecond response time with blur-free frames and no ghosting. It is both FreeSync and G-Sync compatible, eliminating choppiness, screen lag, and image tears. The contrast ratio is 2500 to 1, unlike the others I've tested. There were problems with flickering on earlier models, but a firmware upgrade fixed the issue. This monitor can also be viewed vertically, but I think it will be a bit weird since there's such a huge curve. Here's some quick gameplay of me playing Warzone. So after using this monitor for a bit, I gotta say, I love it. But there are some things I'd like to change though. Because it's so curved, it's very thick. And on top of that, the stand itself, it's also very thick. So if you put everything together, it's almost like 14 inches deep. So you need a very deep desk. So it does take up a lot of room, so I probably have to get a VESA mount just to mount this. Hopefully it'll save some space. But other than that, the 1000 R curve, at first I wasn't a huge fan of it, but using it longer, especially when gaming, it does make you more immersive, which is good and bad at the same time because I'd want to keep gaming and it's not that good. I spend too much time gaming. But at the same time, you can follow me on my live stream starting today. So remember, follow me on my live stream. There's also a Discord channel add below. Anyway, getting back to this is worth it, I think. It cost $799 Canadian. That's around $640 US. It first came out with pricing at $899. So there's a $100 discount somewhat, and it's actually sold out at a lot of places right now. So I think it's worth it because I stare at a screen every single day. So if you're into that stuff and you have to look at your computer every day, might as well get a good one. That's all I think. It's like watching TV, and I think bad monitors would just be worse for your eyes. Anyway, that's just what I think. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you'd like to follow me on my journey to discover more random products, places, and restaurants, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.